Yes, next lesson in InDesign, right? So today we'll check about text formation options and paragraph formation, right? Okay, so creating new, right? So this can be any size. From default I'm taking create, right? This is my page. Here suppose see the click on the type tool, and suppose you try to type the text. See, you are not getting that option actually, right? So after clicking on the type tool in Photoshop or Illustrator, so simply you can click on the cursor and you type your required text, but in InDesign you cannot do that, right? So click and you cannot type that. So what you have to do, instead of that, after choosing your type tool, so drag your area. This is your text area. In that, see, your cursor is blinking now. Right click and fill with the placeholder text. Yes, this is a dummy text, right? In this we have options, different options. Particularly if you check with the control panel or options bar, this is your control panel. Here it is character formatting controls, and this is what paragraph formatting controls. First let us check with the character formatting controls, right? You zoom this a bit and select this everything by dragging that, and see, this is what your text available fonts are there. So click on any required style of text. See, this is a changing. Yeah, this is a text, right? This is our text, and this is what, see, font size. You can check this font size 12 or 14, but you have to select that 12, 14, and this is 30, and this is a 10. It can be any size, right? You can type. So mostly you'll get here 72 point, right? So more than that, if you want, what you do, simply by entering your number, you will get your required font size, right? And see here, this is what all caps. Suppose by selecting this, see, you are changing this to all caps. Suppose this font is already, it is in the caps. Suppose here I'll check everything and I'll try to change this font first, Arial, right? In this I'll choose all caps. See here, now it is changing your lowercase font to all caps, right? And this is what superscript. The superscript means, suppose in particular area, suppose now I want to change this size to 30 size, right? Here one portion, suppose here this one, this O, I want to change it into a superscript, right? See, with this superscript, sometimes you want to give that at top of the particular script, right? Control Z, and again suppose here select anything, suppose this one, or otherwise only this, and again I'm giving this a superscript, right, at the top of the this P, right, and Control Z and select this now, this. Now here if you see this, this is what, this underline, it is giving underline, and here it is kerning, right, the kerning. Suppose for kerning you give your cursor here and now give that. See, if you are changing this number by pressing this up arrow and by down arrow, the space between this text, right, it is increasing and decreasing, right, and you can select this entire your required area, and now see here yeah, this is a kerning, and here it is optical, right, so you can change this and you will enter the number. And suppose this is a vertical scaling, the scaling is, see, it is increasing and decreasing. See, just you give number, or otherwise type this, yes, type this and enter. See, the condensing, it is condensed text, it is showing in condensed way, right. So by this increasing these arrow marks, or otherwise by giving this number, you will get that, right. And suppose here this is what horizontal scaling, right. Suppose if you give the scaling horizontally or vertically, right, it is giving the scaling otherwise by typing the number also we will get that. And here it is what, a fill color. Suppose here I am filling color with this, the pink color or a red color. Suppose again I am choosing this one, and see here the options are the new character styles, right. Here the new character style and base character formats are there. You can choose the size and font also, right, from here. Okay, and here these are the left alignment, and this is align center, and this is a right alignment, and this is align towards spine right. So according to this spine it is aligning, right. And below this here, if you see here the leading, right, give the number, the leading is between lines, you are giving that gap, right, this is a leading, or otherwise by choosing this number also will change that leadingness, right, by giving the number or by choosing these arrows you will get. And here it is small caps, see the caps but small, that is here. And this is your a subscript, so above this superscript and this is subscript. Suppose this area, so here it is, I'm changing, I'm selecting this, and here this is subscript. See, in the subscript actually this here getting down to this P, because it is you choose this subscript. In superscript it is going upwards, right. Okay, and Control Z. Now select your area, required area. Now see, here it is striking your text, and here it is tracking. So See, tracking, you are adding this amount, or otherwise by choosing this value, sometimes you have to choose this, yes, by number or by choosing this arrow marks. So you can apply this tracking, right? Okay. And here it is what the baseline shift. Suppose by adding, your baseline is shifting down, right? And this is going up. And here it is skew. The skewness is actually you are turning, you are moving that into that particular angle, right? Slantness it is showing, right? Okay. So yes, I'm not giving any value here. Yeah, 0 it is. Now here, suppose this is your font color it is creating, and here stroke, the stroke color I want to change this. See, this is the blue around this pink line, blue line around the text we are giving, right? Suppose Control Z. So this is what we are using English UK, or otherwise you can choose any a language. I'm choosing only this default, don't disturb the defaultness. And here it is a justify, so justification, right? You select this, this is the left justification, right? And this is justify with a fast line aligned center, and this is justify all lines, and this is align away from spine, right? You can choose whatever you want, right? Good. And suppose these are the italic bold or bold italic. Suppose these are bold, I'm taking the bold italic, and this is black, some more dark, or otherwise irregular. Okay, it's a normal. So these are all about character formatting controls. And here if you click paragraph formatting controls, see, options are changed here for the paragraphs, right? So this is paragraph, and here again these are the alignments you are choosing, right? These are common. And here a left indent. Suppose if you give this number, you are choosing the left indent or otherwise a right indent. Suppose I'll choose this, and here I want to give the indents. See, it is moving away from this text border, so you can choose this sometimes, right? And here it is what a first line left indent. Here it is a left indent, and this is a first line a left indent. So see, this is a first line. Sometimes you want to start our paragraph after some gap, right? So by choosing this, actually you are adding that. Perfect. And this is what a right indent. So by choosing this, choose the right indent. Suppose here I want to select this into right side and choose here. Suppose this is a right indent, right? See, it is giving that a right indent. And here it is last line a right indent. See, this is last line a right indent. Suppose check this one. Now you can apply this. Right? and yeah, this is space before. So here can give a space before, and here it is drop cap. So drop caps are what? The starting letters. Sometimes we use the big text we use, right? So these are the big text, and suppose this you can occupy drop cap number of lines. So here suppose I'm using 3 lines, sometimes 1 only, right? Here now I'm changing drop cap, yes. So with 2 lines and 4 lines I'm using drop caps, and here it is. Suppose I'll come back to normal, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, and select this. Yes, choose here. So here the options are drop cap 1 or more characters. Just a minute. Sometimes I have to select this. Yes, yes. So here after adding this, see here drop cap 1 or more characters. So 1 or more characters, because the character value is 0, so that is the reason it is not showing. So give here some drop cap and you can add. See, is including drop caps. So many drop caps you want, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, right? And here if you see the bullet list, so you can add the bullets. Sometimes we use this, right? And here you can give a shading to that. So if you don't require, delete that. And here sometimes we use numbering, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use this and give the border around that, right? Good. And here if you see this shading color, right? The shading color, we choose this and click on this and take the shading color to blue. See, it is giving shading to blue, right? And here it is border. The border color is, I'm giving suppose red, right? Border color I'm giving red, right? Yes, a red color I'm giving, right? And this is what the border thickness. Suppose the solid color is there, or otherwise the designed way you can give, or otherwise some a wavy so if you draw any border around that, then we'll understand more clearly. Yeah, this is border actually, right? This border you can choose as double lines, or sometimes this a wavy. See here, because I want to give this to the 5, then we'll understand. See this, the double line and thick 2 lines, equal lines, and here it is straight hash, and this is Japanese dots. Japanese dots, yes. So in this way you can choose all this. So for time being I'm changing into solid. That means normal, right? Yes. Now come to this text options. Yes. So these are the options, the main options, right? So this is hyphenation. So by clicking this box you are getting hyphenate or non. See the distance between this, right? The alignment and the distance between this text, and it is maintaining gaps, right? And suppose here this is clear override, so you are actual overriding, right? And here align to baseline, and this is don't align to baseline, and Control Z, come back to normal. Yeah, these are options, paragraph formatting controls, and here it is character formatting controls. So then one more important thing I want to explain here. So move here, and I'm using again the same text tool, right? Otherwise type tool, and drag this. This is my text, or otherwise I want to choose from here to here. So here to here I'm planning. One more time. Yes, this is my text area, and I want to give here fill with the placeholder text. This is my placeholder text, right? Here I'm choosing this center element, right? I'm choosing this to yeah, fit text. So here it is, justify all lines. Yeah, this is on this. Here we have some options are there. Wrap around text. Suppose here no text wrap, wrap around bounding box, and this is wrap around object shape and jump object. So here I want to use text wrapping options. For that I'm taking one picture. Suppose this is image and open, right? Yeah, this is my picture. Around the picture I want to place text, right? I want to place this text. Yes, this is my picture. Okay. Okay, after selecting this picture, what you do, see it is already in no text wrap. Here wrap around bounding box. So wrap around with the bounding box here, and here this is wrap around object shape. So this is my object shape, and this is wrapped around object, right? And here it is jump object. Suppose after clicking jump object, your text is jumped from object, and again wrap around object shape, and here it is wrap around bounding box, and this is no text wrap, right? So sometimes we use these options, right? Right? So now along with photograph, sometimes I want to use some logos around that. Suppose this is my area. Right? So here I want to fill color, any color, and I'm choosing this. Here see the options here, wrap around bounding box. I'm clicking, and this is wrap around object shape, and this is a jump object. See here, jumping objects. So otherwise, if you don't like this, so choose no text wrap, and this is wrap around object shape. So depends on the requirement, we use all these options, right? So about this thing, about this wrapping options, I'll explain more clearly when we work on real-time assignments, right? Okay, so so these are the topics for today. So today we discussed about type tool, and when you click on the type tool, here we have character formatting controls, and here paragraph formatting controls, and here we have wrapping text, how to wrap text around objects or around the bounding box, or jumping object, or no text wrapping, right? So tomorrow we'll discuss with other things in InDesign. So you can practice and ask any doubts if you have. Thank you.